Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week at everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news of a slight easing of labour market pressure in the US, but the long-predicted recession still seems far away. The US economy added 187,000 jobs in August compared with a downward revised 157,000 in July, but more than the market expectations of 170,000. It was the third consecutive month with job gains falling below 200,000, indicating a gradual easing of American labour market conditions, largely attributed to the Federal Reserve's significant interest rate hikes aimed at cooling inflation. There is a downshift, but a smooth one, so far at least. Over the past year, average weekly earnings rose 4% in the US, while that is still rising faster than inflation. It is a slightly slower pace than in previous months. Meanwhile, the widely watched American ISM factory PMI improved slightly, meaning it contracted less. In fact, it has now contracted for a 10th consecutive month. Basically, their factory sector is in a shallow trough, but analysts are suggesting it will climb out of it from here. Also in a trough is the Canadian economy. Their second quarter GDP data was released over the weekend, and it did not show any growth from the first quarter. It is, however, 2.2% higher than year-ago levels. In China, the Caixin factory PMI surprised with a small expansion when a small contraction was anticipated. Given the official factory PMI out earlier showed a contraction, this was a double surprise. And out soon will be the official data on Chinese home sales. The anecdotal evidence is that volumes will be very weak, but the official stats are unlikely to suggest anything but a stable situation, trying to keep the risk of market panic under control. EU factory PMIs don't look flash at all, with factory orders shrinking disarmingly fast. But this is essentially a German and a French problem. In Australia, new home loan lending fell 2.3% in July from June to be 14% lower than a year ago. The same metric fell 3% in June and was expected to bounce back in July, but that didn't happen. Lending for commercial property dived 33% on the same basis, as lenders took fright at how that sector could hurt bank exposures. The US Treasury 10-year yield will start today still at 4.18%, and the price of gold will start today at just under $1,940 an ounce. That's back down $1 from Saturday. And oil prices are holding at just over $85.50 a barrel in the US, while international Brent price is at $88.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar starts today unchanged from Saturday, still at 59.4 US cents. Against the Aussie, we're very slightly firmer at 92.2 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're also marginally firmer at 55.2 euro cents. But that all means our trade weight index is still at about 68.7. Get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.